Namaskar, it's me, Raju Gautam. Today I am here for the second episode of digital learning from Jyoti. I am from Jyoti. So today, class 6, topic is science, subject is science, and the topic is unit 2, force and motion. Today we are going to discuss about force and motion. Now, my dear students, at first we should know the definition of force. What is force? Now, force, I have written here the definition regarding the force. It is a push or pull that changes or tends to change the position of a body. Now, regarding this one, tends to changes or tends to change the position of a body. Now, this is the exact definition of a force. Now, its SI unit is Newton. So, it is based on a Newton's law of motion. Now, its SI unit is Newton. Now, here force is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass into acceleration, that is, force is defined as M and A. Now, dear students, basically you should know regarding this one because this is one of the most important lesson of class 6. Now, 1 Newton force. What is 1 Newton force? It is a force which can increases the velocity of a moving body of 1 kg at the rate of 1 meter per second in a second. Now, 1 Newton force you can define in different forms also. It means a force which are applied to change a moving body of 1 kg mass by 1 meter per second square. You can define like this also. Now, 1 Newton, it is demonstrated as this one. 1 Newton force is equal to 1 kg per meter square. 1 kg per meter square. 1 kg per meter second square. Okay, per meter second square. This is the how it is seen, measurement of force. This one it is called a measurement of force. Now, students, these are the basic knowledge regarding the definition of force and 1 Newton force. Now, the most important thing regarding the force is that effects of force. Now, students, you can see that there are various types of effects of force. Now, it can change the state of a body from rest to motion. It can change the state of a body from rest to motion. Now, rest and motion. This one I am going to define it later on. What is rest and what is motion? Now, this is one of the most important effects of force. It can change the state of a body from rest to motion. Now, another one, second point, very important regarding the effects of force is it can change the state of a body from motion to rest, vice versa. At first, rest to motion, and second time from motion to rest. Now, third one, it can change the speed of a body. You can say that it can change the speed of a moving body also. It can change the direction of a moving body. It also can change the direction of a moving body. Now, it can change the state of a body from rest to motion. Now, this one I am going to explain it, from rest to motion. Example, you are standing in a line. As soon as you walk, then you come under a motion. When you are standing, you are at rest. But as soon as you start to walk, that means you are in a motion. Very good example from rest to motion is if someone comes and push you. Example, you are standing erect, just like this, and somebody come and push you or pull you, then you are going to do a motion. So, from rest to motion. I hope this one it is clear for you, my dear students. Next one, motion to rest. Example, you are driving a car. You need to stop a car. Now, for stopping a car, what do you need to do? You need to push a brake. Automatically, when you push a brake, the car from motion it comes to rest. Forget the example of a car. Let us take an example of a bicycle. Example, you are riding a bicycle. as soon as you come to your destination, you need to stop it. What do? Then you applied a brake on the of a bicycle. You applied a brake of a bicycle. As soon as when you applied a brake on a bicycle, it stops. That means it comes from motion to rest. At first it was in motion, but later on it comes to rest. So this one, I think point number 2 also it is clear, my dear students. Now point number 3, it can change the speed of a body, moving body. You can say it moving body also. It can change the speed of a moving body. Example, you are riding a cycle. Now when you speed up your cycle, you need to pedal more. When you are pedaling more and when you are applying more force on a pedal, that means your speed, it changes automatically. It changes automatically as soon as you are applying more force on your pedal of a bicycle. Now last one, it can change the direction of a moving body. Now my dear students, when you are riding a cycle, our road, it is not straight. Okay, a turning will definitely come. At that time, force, it changes the direction of a moving body. That means in a U-turn, we need to turn in a U-turn. U-turn. When you do a U-turn, like this type of roads, you are riding here from here. Now it changes the direction. This is one of the very good example regarding the direction of a moving body. Change the direction of a moving body. Change the direction of a moving body. Okay, this one. Now next one, my dear students, I hope this one it is clear regarding effects of force. Okay, now the topic we are going to discuss is rest and motion. This is very important topic regarding rest and motion. Now what is rest? If a body does not change its location relative to other, is called a rest. Okay, is called a rest. If a body does not change its location. Okay, again listen very carefully. If a body does not change its location relative to other body, it is called a rest. Now motion is vice versa. If a body moves its location relative to other bodies, is called a motion. Again listen very carefully, my dear students. Motion is defined if a body moves its location relative to other bodies, is called a motion. Is called a motion. Rest and motion. Now rest and motions both are relative terms. Why they are relative terms? One of the very good example regarding this one, rest and motion are relative terms. Okay, one of the very good example is a passenger sitting inside the bus. Imagine that you are going from here to Narangad, means whatever your residence area it may be a Kasudi, it may be a Danda, or it may be a Rozar, it may be a Pharam, or it may be a Prakatinagar, or it may be a Dallali. You are heading towards Narangad. Now as soon as you enter inside the bus, you take a seat. When you are sitting on your seat, that means you are in a rest. Okay, when you are sitting on a seat, okay, that means you are in a rest. But relative to others, like example, when you are inside a bus, okay, when you are inside a bus, then you should remember that one, you are in a rest and the bus is in a motion. In this way, you can say that rest and motions are relative terms. Okay, how they are relative towards the term? Because when you are sitting inside the bus is in the motion, and when the bus is in the motion, the road and the trees and the houses, all it comes under the motion. You are in a rest, but houses, trees, whatever you are passing by through them, they are all in the motion. So that's why rest and motions are relative terms. So I want to make it clear this one again, my dear students, listen very carefully. Rest and motions are relative terms. Okay, this one we can demonstrate it with a very good example. Okay, that example is a passenger sitting inside the moving bus. A passenger sitting inside the moving bus. A passenger, he is in a rest. He or she is in a rest. But trees, houses, even the roads are in the motion. So through this way we can say that rest and motions are in relative terms. Okay, are in relative terms. Now this is the basic knowledge regarding the rest and motions. Now very important topic here, types of motion. Now we need to know about the motions. How many types of motions are there? There are basically 6 types of motions. One is called a linear motion. Another one, point number 2, it is called a circular motion. Point number 3, it is called a oscillatory motion. And point number 4, it is called a rotatory motion. And point number 5, it is called a spiral motion. And point number 6, it is called a random motion. Okay. Now, what is linear motion, my dear students? Linear motion. Linear motion is also called a translatory motion. Translatory motion means going in a straight line. Again, listen very carefully. Going in a straight line. Going in a straight line. Okay. The type of motion which moves in a straight line is called a linear motion or a translatory motion. Straight line. Like example, when you kick a ball very slowly. When you kick a ball very slowly, it goes in a straight path. That is called a linear motion. Point number 2, circular motion. Very good example is of our earth. Our earth, it revolves around the sun, so it is called a circular motion. It goes in a circular form. For example, this one, I am going to move it in a circular path. Look, observe it very nicely. This one, it is called a circular motion. Circular motion. This pendulum. Okay. Now next one, oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion, just now I have demonstrated with this one, circular motion. Now with this same homemade pendulum, I can explain regarding the oscillatory motion. What is oscillatory motion? Now the motion which moves in to and fro about a fixed point. This one, my 2 fingers are in a fixed point, and this one, it is a pendulum, and when it moves in to and fro, see, to and fro, see, it comes here and it goes there, it comes here and it goes there. This one, it is a very good example of oscillatory motion, the motion in which a body moves in to and fro, in to and fro. Example, another one, very good example, my dear students, that is pendulum clock. I think you have seen that pendulum clock. They have got a pendulum, very big one, long one, pendulum, and they moves to and fro. That is the very good examples of oscillatory motion, which moves to and fro. Now, next one, my dear students, that is called rotatory motion. Rotatory motion. Now, regarding the rotatory motion, I have made another one very good example regarding the rotatory motion. Look, when I spin this one with the finger, it spins very nicely in a circular, in a rotation. Look here, this one, it's spinning. Look here, very nicely, look. This one, it is called a rotatory motion, rotating. Look here, it is rotating. Now, next one regarding the rotatory motion is top. I think that is called Nepali Bhurung, if I am not mistaken. Look here, my dear students, I will demonstrate this one. It will make you very easy. Look here, rotatory motion. Look here, it is rotating. This one, it is a very good example of rotatory motion. Rotatory motion. Look, rotating. Look, same like this, our earth also, it rotates around its own axis. Our earth also, it rotates around its own axis, so that's why it causes day and night. That is also, you can give as an example of rotatory motion. Spiral motion, my dear students, this one, spiral motion, it is the combination of linear motion and rotatory motion, combination. This spiral motion. Spiral motion is the combination of, again listen very carefully my dear students, spiral motion is the combination of linear motion and rotatory motion. Linear motion and rotatory motion. Example regarding this one is snake climbing on a tree. Snake climbing on a tree. Look, straight. They are going straight but in rotation. And another one is that I think in Nepali it is called bharang. That round one, that 360 degree bharang. Stairs. Okay, that 360 degree stairs, that round one. You go round but in a straight path. You go in a straight line. You go in a straight line but in a rotation form. In a rotation form. That is a very good example of spiral motion. Now last one, my dear students, random motion. Random motion means those motions which do not have any fixed direction. Regarding this one, it is very easy and simple to you understand, my dear students. Look, random motion means the motion which do not have any fixed direction. It does not have any fixed direction. Example, I would like to demonstrate this one with the help of a piece of paper. Now observe it very nicely, okay, my dear students. Observe this paper very nicely. As I am going to throw it from the up. Look, I am going to leave this one. Random motion, okay, this one is an example of random motion. See again once more, okay, I am going to give you this demonstration. Look very carefully, this one, observe it very carefully, okay. Look, it does not have any fixed direction. It doesn't have any fixed direction. Now another one very good example regarding random motion is fly, housefly, butterfly. Okay, they do not go in a fixed direction. They do not have a fixed direction. They go randomly. They go here, they fly here, they fly there, they fly there. According to this, they are called a what? Random motion. They are in a random motion. Okay, my dear students, only this much for today. Okay, now home assignment. Regarding the home assignment, I'm going to give, I'm going to submit it, and I'm going to give it on the Facebook of Jyoti. So study this one thoroughly and observe it very nicely. See you next time. Namaskar. Thank you very much.